In this part, I want to implement the HTML structure of the home section. We'll go here, see the section of home looks like this. We want to implement its HTML structure to look like this. We'll go to our HTML and I'll delete this first. Then we'll start coding. Please note that in our design we have two parts. One part is on the right and the other is on the left, which is our content. And the part on the right is our picture. Therefore, it is made of two simple sections. That is our home section. In Bootstrap, as you can see, we create a container. Next, we create a row, and inside it, we divide the page into some columns that have different sizes. So there is a container, a row, and some columns, calls for short. We'll repeat the same thing here. It has considered 3 calls and also what size we should use. We use call.g, which is larger or equal to 992 pixels in that state. It means that when it is larger or equal to 992 pixels, the picture and the text are displayed side by side. If it is smaller than 992 pixels, the picture will be moved down and we can only see one column. It will be responsive. Okay, let's go and implement this and see what it means. We go here and create a container and a row. I say call.g6. This call.g6 is related to what? It is related to the one on the left, which we will name info. Inside the info is our information, so we call it info. For now, we don't need to do anything to the second one and only focus on the first one. The first thing is this picture here. We can get this picture in this way. Look, the picture that is here in the export section, I can export it. Yes, you can see it. It is here. I'll change its name to person circle. Now I'll open this and I'll drag and drop it into the images folder so we can have it here. Now I'll go here in this part, I'll define an image tag, and in the assets, I'll give it the path of that picture. Assets, images, and person circle.png. I'll consider an alt for it, person circle, like this. Now let's take a look at the result. Let me close this and this one too. Yes, as it is displayed here, we now have the picture. It is also better to remove this background, the background that is for the home here. It has a background, I'll remove it like so. The background no longer exists. Now, what is the next thing that we need to implement? We'll go below this one in our design. There is an H1. See, there is something here, an H1 tag. Therefore, we'll create an H1 tag, and here we can click on copy to copy the text that is here. We'll create an H1 tag and paste the text inside it, like so. However, because this here, this I am, has a different color from this name Mushtaba, so we place this inside a span, and later using CSS we'll change its color like this. Now, if you look at it, these two are side by side, but this one is inside a span because we want to change its color later, and all of them are inside an H1 tag. The next thing is this part, the part for field. As is shown here, it is an H2 tag. This one is an H2 tag. Therefore, we will create an H2 tag, and the text that is here, we'll copy it from here and paste it inside the tag. As you can see, our H2 is now created. For its styles though, later in the future videos, we'll see to them. For now, in this video, we only want to implement its HTML structure. Our next part is this text here. We can copy it from here, and then we can define a P tag here and paste it inside it. We can press enter to move the parts to the next line so that the text is visible in this way. I'll go here, and my text is placed below this. The next one is a button which when we click on it, the CV or the resume of the user will be downloaded. Therefore, we use an A tag. And what should its href be? I have already created a folder called files in the assets folder, and have added my CV inside it. It is a PDF file, so I'll give the address to it here, assets, files, cv.pdf. And for the content inside it, I'll copy it here and paste download CV inside it. If I go here, see when I click on it, it takes us to the CV here. I have used the blank PDF, but you can use your own CV or resume and place it here. If it opens it while I want it to be downloaded, when I click on this, this can be done easily. I'll go here and add an attribute to the A tag named download, just download. Now, when I click on it, it will be downloaded for me to use. It will no longer be opened. Down here, we have a number of links to social networks. We will add them in order. So our lower part will be socials. Like this, it is an unordered list. This unordered list has an LI tag, and inside each of these LI tags are these which are linked to your social networks. This is your personal websites, and these here are your personal social media accounts, such as your GitHub or your Stack Overflow. They are in the form of links, so we use an A tag. And now for the link to your social network, you should add it here. Because we don't have a link, for now we'll use a hashtag. We have an icon in this part. We have an icon and a text. The first one is LinkedIn. We need to find them on the website of Line Awesome. Here we'll type LinkedIn is this one. I'll copy it. And also for the span, I'll write its name like so. The second one is Facebook. Okay. I'll copy its text from this part and paste it here. Then I'll find its icon here. After that, when Facebook is over, we go to GitHub. I'll copy its text again and paste it here. The icon. Then another copy. We have a Stack Overflow like this. The icon. Okay. We have added all of the social networks, LinkedIn, Facebook, GitHub, and Stack Overflow, as you can see. However, all of them should not be inside one LI tag. This is wrong. I'll need to create a separate LI tag for each one. I'll do it like the first one, then the LI tag for the next one. We'll move it here, and an LI tag for the third one, like this. Now, for the other three, each one is inside a separate LI tag, and each one has an A tag with an icon and a span inside, which is the name of the social network. So what other parts do we have? The left side was the info, which is finished. Now we'll start working on the right side, that is an image. The image first must be exported. We'll go to the export tab and export it. Then I'll name it person home. The picture is here. I'll drag and drop it inside the images folder, that is the person home image. Okay, we had a color G6 here where we added our info. We'll create another color G6. It's a 2-column part, so color G6, and we'll give half of the page to the picture and the other half to this one. 6 and 6, there are 12, and we'll give each part 6. I'll enter an img tag, assets, images, person home, and here person home. Like this. Now we have the picture here, we have the picture here, as you can see. Please note that the distance between here and also the distance between this part and this here is clearly more than the page that is here. the distance that we have here between these two and the distance between these two here is far more than what we have. The reason for it is this, the width of our page. If I inspect here and look for window.inner width, it is a 1920 pixels. The width of our page is 1920 pixels, but the width that we have in our Figma is 1440 pixels. This means that it has been designed for a width of 1440 pixels. That's why the distance is more on the sides and it's not anything else.